Let's rewind a few years. I was navigating the complexities of dating and relationships, just like many of you. I used to think attraction was all about chemistry or having shared interests. Simple, right? But I found myself stuck in a cycle, drawn to the same types of people, repeating the same patterns and wondering why things never seemed to work out. I didn't realize it then, but I was missing a deeper understanding of what attraction was really about. Then, I stumbled upon some eye-opening research that shifted my entire perspective. It suggested that attraction isn't just about chemistry or preferences. It's a reflection of our inner world, revealing our needs, desires, and even unresolved issues. This realization was a game changer. I began to ask myself tough questions. Why am I always drawn to certain types of people? What does this say about me? It was like discovering a new lens through which to view my relationships and, more importantly, myself. Take my friend Blaze, for example. She's the fiery extrovert in our group, always the life of the party, radiating energy wherever she goes. But when it came to relationships, Blaze found herself consistently attracted to quiet, introverted types. At first glance, it seemed like a textbook case of opposites attract. But as Blaze dug deeper, she realized something surprising. She wasn't just drawn to these introverted givers because they balanced her out, but because they represented qualities she subconsciously craved: stability, calm, and the ability to listen deeply. Blaze's attraction wasn't just about finding someone different from herself. It was about seeking qualities she felt were missing in her own life. This realization helped her understand her relationships on a whole new level. Instead of just seeking someone who is the opposite, she started to recognize her own need for inner balance and began working on that within herself. Then there's Caesar. He kept falling for creative, artistic women, painters, writers, musicians. Initially, he thought it was because he admired their talents, but when he looked closer, he realized that these women reflected something deeper: his own neglected creativity. Caesar had always wanted to be an artist, but life had taken him down a different path. His attraction to these creative women was like a mirror, showing him the part of himself that he had sidelined. This insight was both empowering and challenging. On one hand, it inspired Caesar to reconnect with his creative side. On the other, it made him realize that his relationships were, in a way, a substitute for the life he truly wanted to live. Understanding this allowed him to start making changes in his life, rather than just seeking fulfillment through others. Quick insight. Next time you're attracted to someone, ask yourself, are they reflecting a part of you that you've neglected? This can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. But not all attractions lead to positive insights. Take Serenity, for instance. She's the quiet, thoughtful one in our group, always putting others' needs before her own. She found herself deeply connected to someone who seemed like a perfect match, until the relationship started to take a darker turn. Over time, Serenity realized that she was trapped in what's known as a trauma bond. This relationship was intense and consuming, but it wasn't healthy. Serenity's partner was emotionally unavailable, yet she couldn't walk away. Why? Because the relationship was triggering unresolved issues from her past. Feelings of abandonment, rejection, and insecurity. Her attraction wasn't based on love. It was rooted in shared trauma, which made the relationship feel like a roller coaster of emotions, highs, and lows. Recognizing that she was in a trauma bond was the first step for Serenity to break free. It wasn't easy, but by understanding the psychological roots of her attraction, she was able to start healing and seek healthier connections. Question for you. Ever been attracted to someone you knew wasn't right for you? Let us know in the comments, and if you're feeling called to it, share with us how that journey was for you. Here's where everything started to change for me, and where it can change for you too. By understanding these patterns, I gained control over my relationships. Instead of just reacting to my emotions, I began to see the bigger picture. When I felt drawn to someone, I didn't just jump in. I paused and reflected on what that attraction was really about. For instance, when I met someone who was emotionally distant, instead of chasing after them, I asked myself, Why am I drawn to this? Is it because I enjoy the challenge, or is it because their distance reflects my own fears of getting too close? This level of awareness helped me make better decisions, like choosing to engage with people who are actually available and ready for a healthy relationship. So you see, attraction isn't just about who we're drawn to. It's about what that attraction says about us. We're no longer passive participants in our relationships. By using attraction as a tool for self-discovery, we can create healthier, more fulfilling connections. Remember, every spark of attraction is an opportunity to learn more about yourself. It's not just about finding the right person. It's about becoming the right person. So next time you feel that pull towards someone, don't just dive in. Take a moment to understand what it's really about. This knowledge doesn't just change how you date. It changes how you live. If you're still watching, then I have a small request. If you find this content valuable and want to support our growth, please hit the subscribe button. Your support is crucial and will help us improve tremendously. Until next time, stay curious, keep reflecting, and remember, you hold the key to understanding your relationships. See you in the next video.